Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahawah, bahasham, Rawchaa Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the head elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well. Also want to give a shout out there to the hopeful elect, to your Akim and few Akwath who are sincere in this truth, as well as believers of this word, not just believers, but doers as well. And again to you, I'd like to say Shalom. All right, this is going to be another quick lesson through the spirit of, it's like another quick live lesson through the spirit of power, Yahawashi. All right, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, man. But, you see the title, okay, enjoy the fight. And I did do a lesson on it, but the phone was connected to the Bluetooth. So it basically, it canceled out everything that I said until part two. Until I had posted part two. But, hey, man, it's all good. Satan got to do his job, too. All right, but, hey, they can't stop the word of the Most High, man. So, yeah, again, you see the title of this one, Enjoy the Fight. All right, and I'm just start here in the book of Acts, chapter 14 and verse 22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahawashi. So you got to come into the understanding through much tribulation. All right, you got to basically go through. In order to get to it, you got to go through it, man. And I said that a lot yesterday in the live lesson. But it's very well true. Okay, and you got to have that understanding, man. That is this walk. It's not going to be easy. But at the same time, you have to, like the beloved apostle say, you have to, you basically have to love basically catching hell, man. All right, you have to enjoy catching hell, and that really what makes a lot of things. That makes the walk much easier when you start to understand, like the Lord, He chastising those who He loves, man. Which we gonna get that as well in Hebrews. But to continue on, the Lord, He chastising those who He loves, man. All right, and you got to have an understanding, man. The scriptures tell you in Sirach 2. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Instead of me quoting it. All right, this is the book of Sirach. Chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So the Lord is telling you, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul, man. You see, this the importance of putting on the armor of the Most High, man. This is why brothers often bring that Ephesians 6 out, man. Because you got to put on that helmet of salvation. You got to put on the breastplate of faith. All right? You got to, just to, you got to put on the armor of the Most High, man. To prepare your soul for temptation, because you're going to be tempted a lot through your walk, man. Remember what Yahawashi told Peter, man. Hey, Satan seeketh to shift you. Okay? How much more those who are, who walking in the same light as the apostles, of old was doing as well, man. All right? Satan, he seeketh to shift you, man. You see? But that's why you got to put on that armor of the Most High. And that's the importance of it, man. Because, again, when you come into this walk, your soul is going to be tempted, man. Matter of fact, let's continue on that. Verse 2, it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Now, if you consider the second verse, when he says, set thy heart aright, which goes into your mind, that Hebrew word la, all right, the Lord is telling you, get your mind right, man. It says, and constantly endure. So you gotta have that mindset of endurance, man. You see, it says, and make not haste in the time of trouble. And when you fall short, when you going through it, don't be so hasty. To the point where you mess around, end up cursing the Most High, man. Remember in Job temptation, when his wife was telling him, hey, curse the Most High and die, man. Which, like Job told her, he said, yo, you sound like one of the foolish women, man. You see? Because because through, like, we all know the women, they weaker vessel, but just even dealing with you men, you know, like I was telling the brother, bro, Lord ain't dealing with no no broke down ass nigga, man. Meaning he's easily to forget, you know, to give up. You know, he's easily to basically cast away his cross. You know, he don't want to carry his cross. He don't want to bear his cross. I mean, fuck this shit too much. And we had Jakes like that, man. Like, even within the camp here in Birmingham. You know what I mean? You had, you know, a Jake say he was catching too much hell. He need a break. You know, like, what the fuck, dude? You know? That's a guy that haven't put on the armor of the Most High. And it really means he truly just didn't believe, man. He didn't set his heart aright to constantly endure. You see? Therefore, those guys are overtaken, man, by the spirit of darkness, man. The ways of this world. All right? It says, again, verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. We all fight for that penny, right? So if you want to get that penny, you want to receive that penny, man, the reward, you got to cleave unto the Lord, man. It's just like when you dealing with your, it's like a woman, you know, and her husband. You know, you deal with him. You dealt with him when he was at his lowest. You had patience with him. You know, you stuck by his side. So how much you think he gonna do for you when he get up, man? When he's, you know what I mean? When he's on top balling. You know? And does not the Lord consider what Israel until what, a beautiful and delicate woman? You see? So how much more to those who cleave unto the Lord, man, they're going to receive that reward. All right? It says again, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Lord, we are that number. We're going to be increased at the last end. We're going to receive the reward, man. But you got to fight to get there, man. It ain't easy. You know? Of course, it's not going to be easy. You know? But like I said earlier, if you in the mindset of basically enjoying the suffering, that what makes it easier. Because you like, man, you know, hey, you know, man, it is what it is, you know? Just, you know? I'm a man of the Lord, you know? Not in no boastful way, but humbly saying, because that's what comes, you know, with the job, man. You see? Let's continue. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Uh-oh, there it is. You got to take cheerfully. Whatever brought upon you, and not saying brothers should go out there and fucking, you know what I mean, put hell upon yourself. No, man. Just understand it. Just having the understanding, man. You know, like when I'm catching hell, bro, this just part of the walk. It's like, I'm a believer of Yahawashi, man. Again, like we read in verse 1, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. You're at odds with this world, bro. Scriptures tell you, if ye was of the world would love his own, man. But you're not of the world. You're separated. So therefore, what? You're going to have all type of distractions thrown at you. You're going to have fucking demons rising up against you. You know? All because what? You're separate. Your mind is separated from the ways of this world. You're not walking in the same manner as these niggas walking. They walking off a fucking cliff, man. But our path is leading to the kingdom of heaven. Lord will, again, we are that number. But in order to get there, you got to go through the different obstacles that are set up. You know? The different things that's going to get in your way. You got to go through the fucking jungle. You got to go through the desert. You know what I mean? Got to watch out for the snakes biting at your ankles, you know? These are the things that apply in the walk, man. Apply in the journey, man. We're just hoping that we endure and we make it there, man. Let's continue. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So when the Lord bring these things upon you, he ain't doing nothing but trying you out, man. You know what I mean? You got to try a friend. Anybody can say, you know, I'm cool with you, bro. You the homie, man. You know? But you don't trust this nigga, man, because he ain't been tried. You got to try him out, man. Hey, that's where you be put in certain situations You know, you try the guy and you know, you call him up. You know, hey, yo, man, I need some help. Woo, woo, woo. You know, and he's a good friend. You know, he's gonna be, hey, yo, I'm on it. I'm on the way. You see? And that's just like when we get in troubles, different troubles, we call on Yahawashi, man. We call on Yahawashi. Oh, whether it's through a brother, you know, or you just start praying. You know, I can speak, you know, personally in my walk, man. I just pray, and Lord just have it happen, man. Hey, like I went into the lesson a couple of days back, maybe a week ago. Hey, it's power in prayer, man. You see, and you can only know that if you experience that, man. And if the Lord is dealing with you, He's gonna show it, man. He's gonna show you His power in prayer, man. You just gotta call upon Him, man. You see, it says believe in Him. It says believe in Him and He will help thee. Oh, there it is. That's the Spirit. Believe in Him and He will help thee, man. You gotta believe though. You gotta believe in me. It says, order thy way aright and trust in Him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for His mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. So ye that fear the Lord, wait for the Lord's mercy, man. Wait, that's what we waiting on, man. As we doing that, we, you know, putting our hand to the plow, we working, we gathering up those riches, so we can be kept from the said perils. All right? But even in your daily walk, man, you wait for the Lord's mercy, man. Like, you know, you go through certain things, the Lord gonna get you out of it. Like, I'm pretty sure every brother, you know, and you know, the small portion of sisters out there, you know, you can testify where the Lord had your back against the wall and He came and delivered you. And see, through those you know, through those trials and tribulations in your walk, your patience is built up. Because even when I can say, you know, like I said, every brother can testify upon themselves. You can see, like, how far you came, man, how much your patience has grown. Like, it's like before, you know, from when you first started catching hell, when you first came into the truth, you know, so the flesh started kicking in, you know, and then, you know, from now, it's like, it's the spirit is more, you know, spirit is grown enough to where it's basically overcoming the flesh. It's like when you catch hell now, it's just like, oh, it is what it is, bro. Let me throw a prayer to the Lord. Lord got us, bro. You know? See, and at the end of the day, He's just building you up for the heavy times we coming into, because Jacob's trouble are ahead, man. Oh, the spirit horn went off in the back. You know? But Jacob's trouble are ahead, man. Oh, that alarm. That trumpet being blown. You know? That's the spirit. And that's what the Lord is doing. He's warning you. Put on the armor of the Most High, because you finna go through some shit, man. I'm finna try you. You say you believe? Okay, I'm finna try you. So that's why you got to enjoy the fight now, man. You got to enjoy the fight. Gird up your loins and enjoy the fight, man. Pick up your sword. You know, pick up your shield. So you can block the fiery darts, you know. So, you know, yeah, and just endure, man. Get to it, man. Because like we read, and that it says, through much tribulation, you know, you should enter the kingdom of Yahawah. So if you want to get to the kingdom, man, you're going to have to go through it. You ain't got no other choice, man. You ain't got no other choice, man. You either going to die with Esau, you know, or you're going to endure, man. I like the beloved Elder Murphy say, I'd rather be, I'd rather be judged by the world than to be judged with the world, man. You see? And that's a hell of a mindset, man. You know, that's a mindset of separation. You see? And it all starts with your mind, man. That's the main thing. That's why the Lord, He always going to that Romans 12:2, we always pull it out, the renewings of your mind. You know, it starts by the way of thy mind. All right, but let's continue in that Sirach. It's verse 9. It says, ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did any ever trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in His fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So now we going back into the records. We looking back into the records, man. All right? And if you just do your research, you know what I mean? You do your research. You go look. And you will see that the Lord always delivered the ones who, who believed upon him. You know? Matter of fact, you can go into, let me see. My favorite precepts. What is that? That first Maccabees and 2. When it goes into the different accounts where the Lord was for his men. All right. It says, let me see. Let's start. Matter of fact, we'll start from the top. It's First Maccabees chapter 2 and 50. Now, therefore, my sons, be zealous for the law and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time. So shall ye receive great honor and an everlasting name. All right. And, just going back to the accounts of our forefathers, man. How they received great honor. It goes into Abraham, Joseph, David, the 3 holy children, Ananias, Azarias, and Mishael. It just goes throughout Daniel. I ain't gonna get it all, but hey, you go do your research, go read, man. You gotta consider the acts of old, man, because the scriptures speak about how the Lord, he changed not. When it says, jump down to verse 61, it says, and thus consider ye throughout all ages that none put their trust in him shall be overcome. Whew. That's it. Gotta consider that. Everybody that put their trust in the Lord, they don't be overcome, man. And we know this devil finna get ready to come down with great wrath, man. But you gotta believe upon Yahawah, bahasham, Rawchaa. The Lord is gonna keep you from this devil and from the said perils that he's, that he's gonna implement upon the planet Earth. All right, I'm gonna go back. To this Sirach. It says, which is more than that, man. Like I said, you could definitely, the Book of Maccabees. That's a, a beautiful, beautiful book, man. Especially for these times going in. I can say, speaking for myself, it got my right, man. How you ready to, it's motivation, to fight, man. It says, let's go back. Verse 11, Sirach 2 and 11, it says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction. It says, woe be to the fearful hearts, and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways. Yeah, woe unto you, you double-minded niggas, man, who dropped the plow, who surrendered to Esau or Edom. Like, man, that's basically what you're doing. When you drop the plow, you surrender to this damn devil, man. We in the middle of war and you surrendering, man. And see, you got to be put down, because if other men look at that, that can cause the rest of the flock to become weak, man. You see? So woe unto you. It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. And even the beloved Elder Pastor Ha once said that. For those that fell out, man, they never believed in the first place. And that's true, man. You niggas never believed in the first place. It was just a phase to you, man. You see, but this is our life. This is life and death for the saints of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, man. The ones who truly believe, man. The spirit of wind picked up, man. It says, woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? So yeah, you did all that building. So what you gonna do when the Lord visits you? Because when you lost patience, man. Hey, that goes even for the the women that are, that was with men of the Lord, and they, they went back into the world. Well, guess what? I mean, woe unto you. What is it for you of the day of the Lord, man? What you gonna do when the Lord shall visit you, man? Here it is, you known about this. You heard the precepts, you heard the videos, you read a little bit, and then you just want to give up. Yeah, you fucking people are through, man. Those who basically are faint-hearted, man, you through. And this is the spirit of the elect. When they feeling weary, what they do, they pray for more faith, man. Brother go watch a video or something. Brother read. Brother ask the Lord for a lesson. You know? When you feeling short, man, you ask Yahawah for a lesson. You know, Lord, you know, come up on some, man. I know a brother got some out there, and it be the spirit, because hey, he always, like they say, he always on time, man. You see? It says, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. They that love him will keep his ways. So they that fear the Lord, they ain't not going to disobey the Lord. They're going to keep his ways to the best of their ability, man. It says, they that fear the Lord will seek which is well-pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. That's it. They that fear the Lord, they're going to seek what's well-pleasing unto the Lord, man. And that's what the elect is doing. And do we not hope to be of that number? You see? So we seeking what's well-pleasing to the Lord. That's why we meditating in the book of the law, man. And that's going into the book in its entirety, man. We ain't just going over the laws, statutes, commandments. No, man. We going into the book in its entirety. We're keeping our watch. You know, we looking out for news articles and different events throughout the four corners of the earth to speak upon, to blow the trumpet on, to warn the people about, man. That's pleasing unto the Lord, man. All right? And with that, we're suffering. We're suffering. The fact that we're not celebrating Thanksgiving like these niggas are out here doing. You know, a brother might be a brother might have seeds, or might be a family man, or whatever. You know what I mean? But you like, man, fuck that. You know, I'm all for Yahawah. I'm gonna continue to fight for the Lord, man. Fuck this place. You know, and you get backlash from your people, which to hell with them. But you get backlash and shit. You know, get spat on, you get water thrown on you, and we still in it, man. We still going. You see? Yahawah is with his saints, man. He said, I love them that love me, and they that seek me early shall find me. And the men, all right, and the few women out there, you know, the Akim and the very, very few Aquas out there, who are the other elect that's seeking the Lord, man. And they're doing it right now. You see? It says, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of man, for as his majesty is, so is his mercy. And that's what we want to do, man. We want to fall into the hands of the Lord, not into the hands of man. So therefore, what? We're going to fight for the Lord, man. You see, we're gonna fight for Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, and none else. To hell with this damn devil, man. All right, let's get on that Hebrews 12 real quick. This Hebrews 12:6, it says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourges every son whom he receiveth. Let me see, Salakia. Man, bump it. We'll start at the top. It says, wherefore, come on, Salakia. Yep, Hebrews 12:1, it says, wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, and let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with the patience the race that is set before us. So that's it. We're willing to suffer. Because when you deal with that word patience, it deals with suffering. All right? We're willing to suffer. Okay? It says, looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of Yahawah. So you consider, like, our Lord Yahawashi, he was the author and finisher of our faith, man. He went through it. And are we not the true Christians? We following after the ways of our Lord Yahawashi, Hamashiach, the true anointed. And he bared the cross through the shame, through all that, you know, the people spitting on him, you know what I mean? All type of shit, they coming up against him. And he still endured, man. He stood so stiffly, man. Could nobody go through that, what the Lord Yahawashi could go through, man. You see? And he endured the cross. And now here it is. He's sitting at the right hand of the throne of the Heavenly Father, man. He received that great reward. And are we not his men, the ones that was given unto him? Do we not want to be joined unto him? Well, you got to pick up your cross, man. Continue, it says, for considered him that endures such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your minds. It says, so, and this is something to consider, you know, when you're feeling low, when you're weary and faint in your minds, you got to consider Yahawashi. It says, ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin, and ye have forgotten the exhortations which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. So yeah, because some guys get rebuked, you know, and you'll get a little faint, man. But I said, no, man, despise not the chastening of Yahawashi, man. It's all the Lord. You know, that's all it is, man. The Lord just looking out for you. He's a, you know what I mean? Like he's a father unto us, man. You see? It says what, my children, decline not thy ear from my instruction, roughly paraphrasing, that Proverbs 4. You see, the Lord just looking out for you, man. Versus, you got to look at these niggas in the world, these black and mild, you know, black lips, black fingertips, you know, ass niggas, man. Lord don't care about them. They just withering away. It says, verse 6, it says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son who he receiveth. If ye endure chastening of Yahawashi, dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? So that's something to consider. All right? The Lord, he's chastening those who he loves, man. He chastening his children. Because you want them to, you want your, as a father, you want your children to be likened unto you. Well, on the earth, you know, you are like your son, especially your son, you want him to be better than you on the earth. But as from the point of view of Yahawashi, we want to be likened unto him. We want to be able, he want to be able to see his reflection within us, man. You see? It says, if ye endure chastening, so like if ye, verse 7 again, if ye endure chastening, Yahawah dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. So again, going back to Jujus and the Ray Rays and the Raekwons and the, you know what I mean? A nigga named Kool-Aid, bro. Like, come on now. Them, Lord ain't dealing with them niggas, man. He ain't dealing with them. That's why they loved by the world, man. Like, you know what I mean? These 2/3, they love by the world. These celebrities, they love by the world. Because Yahawashi truly ain't dealing with them. They not getting prepared for what's to come. Yeah, a nigga might have a, you know, a pantry full of food. You know, he's stocked up, but he don't even know that may be for an elect man. He don't even know. He don't even consider that. Because guess what? His mind wasn't renewed. He didn't put on the armor of the Most High. He don't have on the helmet of salvation. He ain't put his hand to the plow. He ain't cast the ways of this world off. So therefore, the Lord is going to give him up to this world. Scripture speak about how I should give them unto their delusions. And there's a lot of shit that come with Babylon the Great, man. A whole lot of confusion. That's why you got to put on that armor of the Most High to be kept from that shit, man. You see? Because it's an utter darkness, man. It says, but if ye be without chastisement, wherefore all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons? Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? That's it. You know, we want to be in subjection unto the Father of spirit. Here it is. You reverence your fleshly father. You give him credit. All right? You subjected unto him. You listen to him. So how much more the Father of spirits, man? You see? So that we can what? Live, man. All right? It says, verse 10. It says, for they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasures. You know, because your father, he might want to make you be you know what I mean? Some type of, he wants you to go to college and he wants you to do this and that. That's of his own pleasure. That ain't even of the will of Yahawah Yahawashi. You know, this, you know, certain brothers that, you know, that experience that, you know, they can understand, you know, like your dad, you know, your dad that been there, you know, he wanted you to do certain things, you know, of this world. All right, but it says again, for they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we may be partakers of his holiness, that we may be partakers of his holiness, that we may receive the crown. You see, that's why the Lord put us through the things that we go through, man. That's why he chastising us, man. You see? All right, you, like I mentioned earlier, in order to get to it, you got to go through it, man. That's the spirit. And I'm going to get this real quick. Let me see if I can find it. This the book of 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse, is it verse? No, it's not chapter 1, chapter 4. Go back. Chapter 4 and verse, let me see. Verse 12. It says, yep, 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. So don't think it strange. When the Lord come down on you, don't think this strange. Again, that goes back to that understanding, man. All right? It's a lucky, all right? But yeah, it's a joke. It says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. So don't we want to be found blameless in the eyes of Yahawashi, man? Of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi? You see, so that's why when we catch a hell, man, you supposed to, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying don't go out there and put hell on yourself. Now, you're just being a fool. But when you going through certain situations, you know, the BM tripping, you know, the fucking job let you go on some BS, you know, it's all good, bro. It's safe. Fuck it, you know? All right, you know? And guess what, man? I'm still in the truth. That's all that matters. I'm still in the truth. I'm still here. I got some fire in me now. You know, got to throw one up. You hit up a brother, yo, let's throw one up, brother. You see? Because guess what? We want to obtain that glory. When the Lord come back on the scene, we want to be praising Yahawah Yahawashi. We don't want to be in that spirit like, oh, man, there go Yahawashi. You know he coming, and you know you ain't been doing right, and you like, man, damn, there go Yahawashi. No, we don't want to be in that spirit. We want to be called like Yahawashi. You know? When he say Kwam Yasharala, we want to be rising up, man. Going back, let's finish that out. This is verse 14. It says, if ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of Yahawashi resteth upon you on their part. He is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. That's it. He evil spoken of. Yeah, a lot of people seem like, you know, the Lord is a bad, you know, a bad judge or whatever. No, man, he's just. And on our part, he's going to be glorified, man, because guess what? He's going to keep us from said perils. He's going to feed us. Lord, will we are that number. He's going to look out for us, man, as long as we continue to trust in him. All right? And believe in him and abide in him, man. It says, but let none of you suffer as a murderer or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other man's matters, and that's going into, we want to be found blameless. It says, yet, if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify Yahawah on this behalf. Yeah, and that's it. Hey, we are the true Christians, man. We are the true Christians. We are the true ones that are following behind Yahawashi Mashiach, man. All right? But as for these guys, these Antichrist guys in these parlor houses, they ain't following after the Lord. They not bearing the indignation. They not bearing their cross. When hell come upon them, man, they just ready to crash out, man. They got fucking demons on them. All right, let's move on. Hebrews, I'm going to go back to that Hebrews real quick. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10. And I want verse 30. It says, for we know... no, Slack. Is that what I want? No, it's locking, not 30. We're going to jump down to verse 35. It says, cast not away therefore your confidence, which have great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of Yahawashi, come on, it's locked. It says, ye might receive the promise. And that's what we're looking forward to, man. So cast not off your confidence, man. Believe in the Lord. Continue to gird up thy loins, man. Continue to fight. You know, enjoy the fight. You know, be thankful that the Lord sharpen you up. Because through our trials and tribulations, through our sufferings, you can see that it has created character, man. All right? Different brothers are nowhere near, you know, like what they used to be, man, when they first came into this truth, man. They grown. They increase. You know, brothers get into different things they like. Brothers can be themselves. And you learning yourself as you come into this truth, man. You know, you learn yourself, man. You know, you get into things that you know what I mean, you ain't never had. You know, I can say, just even speaking, you know, again, personally in my walk, like different foods. You know, you know, growing up with Judah, man, you, goddamn, you know, but different foods, man, like I didn't eat, I wouldn't even fucking think about eating, or I had no intention of trying that, you know. I love those foods now. You know, they became a part of my diet. Oh, changing my diet, all those things, man. You know, you let go of that damn pork. You know, different things that you do, man. You know, certain, you know, the fast food restaurants you used to eat, you don't even look that way no more. You know, it's a lot of things, man, that the Lord, you know, has built you up, you know, from just by suffering, man. So cast away not off your confidence, man. Continue to enjoy suffering, man. Continue to enjoy Yahawashi. Continue to stay in the house, man. Don't go outside the house. Like the beloved Elder Kazak once said, you know, out there in Mississippi. You know, don't go outside the house, man. All right, it says, it says, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come, and will not tarry. So continue to wait. It says, now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. Yeah, the Lord ain't gonna have no pleasure in any man, no double, you know what I mean, no double-minded man. He's not gonna deal with him, because those dudes that go back, what it says, like a dog that returned to his vomit. It says, but we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. So that's what we believe upon, the saving of the soul. Although we go through our things, you know, we have our shortcomings, we believe upon the saving of the soul. That way it keeps us fighting, because we know we fucked up, you know. We know we got some dirt. You know, oh, the scripture say our righteousness is as filthy rags, you see. We know, so that's the motivation to keep going. Shit, like, you know, why stop now and be destroyed? And you knew about the truth, so you're gonna be like greatly destroyed, man. So again, man, like we know what you know what I mean? Like, we know we got some dirt, so therefore, hey, we want that mercy, so that keeps us going, man. All right, let's move on. Let's get I'm bouncing around a little bit. Let me get that Romans. Let's see this. Let's get Romans real quick. Let's see. Romans 8 and verse 18. And it says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So the sufferings of this time is not even worthy to be compared, because Brothers, it's things out there that we're not even going to be able to fathom, man. Eyes that have not seen, ears that have not heard, you know, for the glory that's going to be revealed in the Lord. Woo, Lord, crown us, man. You know, it's gonna be so much out there, you know, more than just, you know what I mean, the women, the gold, even with that, the gold, the precious stones, it's gonna be so much more, man. So, you know, again, enjoy suffering, man, and continue to fight the good fight, man. And that's what we're gonna end off in, that Timothy, because this is the good fight. All right. Ain't nothing else we got is out here for us, brothers. Nothing else, man. Even to you sisters out there, you few sisters that are hearkening and listening, ain't nothing else out there for you. Ain't nothing else out there for you, man. This is it. You know, this is all we got right here, man. And it's a great reward that come with it. It says, "Go ye and receive, for the kingdom of heaven is." And I might end it off on that, you know. But let's get this first. This is 1 Timothy, chapter 6. Chapter 6 and verse 12. Let's see. Salaki. That's 2 Timothy. I'm in 2 Timothy. It says, "Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and hast professed a good profession before many witnesses." And this is that good profession that we did before many witnesses. You know, we blowed the trumpet. We warned the people. We told the people the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. You see? That's what we have done, man. So fight the good fight of faith, because again, like I said, it's nothing else out there for you. It's nothing else out there for you. This is it. This is what the Lord has for you. Scripture say it is thy Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom of heaven, man. And again, it's laid up for you. Hey, like he said, the world is for our sakes. When you go into that 2nd Ezra 7, and we got there yesterday. You know, that city that's built it. All right, we got that yesterday, man. The world is created for our sakes, man. Nothing else, man. So, brothers and sisters, man, we almost home. All right, we almost home, but the world before it get easy, it's definitely gonna get hard, man. So continue to pray, continue to keep watch. All right, continue to fast. Okay, because again, heavy times are coming. All right, real quick, let's get this 2 Ezra 2 and verse 13. It says, "Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch." So the kingdom of heaven is already prepared for you, man. All right, so continue to watch. All right, and hearken unto the trumpet. Okay? Continue, like I said, pray and fast, man. Pray without ceasing. All right, but I'm going to end it off with that, man. You know, Lord willing, this video was edifying. And I'm giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. That belongs to the head elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well. All right, and again to you, I want to say shalom tonight, right now. The water for tuning in.